Hey guys, Lydia here. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. So I'm really excited to get into this topic today. I have not done a sit down and chat video, and I'm going to today about a very important topic. A new adventure is coming up in my life, and that adventure is called Miss Mississippi. This is my first time doing the Miss Mississippi pageant. It's part of the Miss America organization. For 5 years, I did the Miss Mississippi's Outstanding Teen pageant, which is for girls pretty much middle school through high school. It's like the sister organization to Miss Mississippi, kind of to get girls ready to groom them for one day competing in Miss Mississippi. So it's like, what do I expect when I get there? This is a great opportunity. For the Miss America organizations, you have to have what's called a platform, and that's something that you're really passionate about, that you kind of want to use as your ministry. What do you want to speak out about as a title holder? And my platform is called The Worth Project. The Worth Project I created when I was 12 years old. I was doing the Miss Mississippi's Outstanding Teen pageant, and I was told that I had to have something to talk about that I was very passionate about. And I knew at that point, hi Kylie, I knew at that point that encouraging my peers and people my age was very important to me, because I was getting into that age where my friends and we started to suffer from low self-esteem, and middle school is all about finding out who you are. It's a really hard time. That's when I started to see an increase in teen suicide, and so I thought, what can I do about this? How can I make a positive change in my school? And so I created my platform, and at the time it was called I'm Worth More Than That, saying I'm worth more than teen suicide. I'm worth more than alcohol and drug abuse. I'm worth more than self-harm. I'm worth more than that eating disorder. That's how it all began, and I just knew that I wanted to use this as a way to minister to my fellow peers, and I would go in churches and schools and talk about this. So over the course of time, it has evolved tremendously in what I now call the Worth Project, and it's no longer for middle schoolers exclusively. The Worth Project is for everyone, because as I've gotten older, from age 12 to 22, I've realized low self-esteem doesn't stop when you're in middle school. It continues. Everyone has suffered from low self-esteem and insecurity at some point in their life. Me included, at age 22. Adults suffer from insecurity. We all suffer from feeling at some point that we're not good enough. So the Worth Project is for everyone, all genders, all ages, whoever you may be. I want to help you figure out how to have self-worth, how to look at yourself in the mirror and feel good about yourself. There was a time in my life that I did not feel good about myself. In fact, I suffered from an eating disorder. I suffered from low self-esteem a majority of my life, which is why I feel so passionately about it, because I know what it's like to face those challenges. At the age of 12, that's when I lost my brother. He was killed in a car accident, and I suffered from the worst depression. There's nothing like losing a loved one, especially unexpectedly, and especially a sibling. So the Worth Project got even broader after that, because now I'm able to minister to people who are grieving, to people who are going through these things. You see, because people don't want to hear from people who haven't gone through the fire themselves. And I've been through the fire. I know what it's like to struggle. I know what it's like to have to overcome these challenges. So that's why I do this. Because through the Miss America organization, through Miss Mississippi, that gives me a chance. Miss Mississippi is televised. I have the opportunity to go during that week and network, make connections. I have a chance to be on TV and talk about these issues, to talk about what matters, to talk about the mental health issues that no one wants to talk about, to talk about eating disorders, to talk about teen suicide, to talk about bullying. And that's so exciting to me, because all I want in this life is to just help people. It's to just encourage and just minister to people. Because I know that at Miss Mississippi, in the audience, there's going to be a girl, and she's going to be sitting there and watching. She's gonna look at some of the most beautiful girls in the state that are tall, skinny, absolutely gorgeous, people that look like Barbie dolls, and she's not gonna feel like she's one of them. She's gonna feel like she can't relate to that because maybe she isn't a size 0 or a size 2. Maybe she's short. Maybe she's curvy. Maybe she doesn't believe that she has what it takes to come on that stage. She doesn't think that she is worth enough to follow her dream. And then she's gonna see me come on stage, a 5'1", short, curvy girl who is up there being genuine and sincere and is ministering to girls like her because I've been her. I know what it's like to watch from the sidelines and think, I'm not good enough for this. But I also know what it's like to overcome those challenges and to follow your dreams anyway. I know that I don't look like a standard pageant girl, and I'm okay with that because that makes me so relatable. That gives me a message. That gives me my platform because I can talk to those girls who felt the exact same way that I felt when I was watching Miss America or Miss Mississippi. And that's why I do it. I do it for that girl in the audience who feels like she isn't good enough. So I can say, if I can do it, so can you. Knowing what I look like isn't the standard, isn't the status quo, and knowing that that's okay, I choose to continue to do this because I want to make a difference.